fun water. My tweet won't go out, so that's extra cool. But hopefully we'll see a bit of an increase in viewership here. I think that once we have like 100 people in here, then I can start talking to you guys about my situation. I just really want enough people to be here that they can ask questions and tell me how they feel, because it's something that I've been holding in for a really long time, and I've been advised not to tell you guys this. But I'm sick of it. I'm sick of having a secret from you guys. I don't like it. I invited you into my life, and I think that that's just everything to do with my life. You guys deserve to know, because we are open and close like that. Yeah. I'm sick of holding it in. I'm sick of, like, having to be careful about it and not talk about it. There we go. All right. Shit's working. And we should see an increase in viewers here pretty swiftly, hopefully. Until then, I did tell you guys we're going to be doing a little bit less Plunkbat. This is going to be a short and sweet coffee chat because people are waiting on me. But we have put together like a very organized list of games that we'd like to play. We have it set up so that at the end of a session, we're going to decide what we do next session to make sure that everything is in working order for us for the next stream. And there will be much less falling back on Plunkbat and Overwatch. So, yeah, here we go. All right, we're getting some viewers in here now. Just a couple more minutes, and then we'll talk about what I have to talk about. I just want to make sure that we're at like max capacity before I say anything, because I need to be as honest as possible with you guys, and I want to make sure that anybody that has questions can ask them, or anybody that has feelings can say them to me, because this is oh, DoorBS35, 3-fart salute for you, friend. Thanks so much for your support. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm worried. I'm just worried that you guys are gonna really judge me, and I know you won't, because you're like the best people in the world, but like I feel like I might make a snap judgment if somebody told me the thing that I'm about to tell you guys. Because as like, even though I try as hard as I can to be non-judgmental, like I'm not perfect, you know? And like I feel like sometimes when I find out something about somebody, it makes me more cautious of them. Chewy Lizard Guy, you are more than welcome to stay. You are more than welcome to stay. The more people that I talk to about this, the better, honestly. This is really hard for me. Summer BB. That's so nice. Hey, Signy. How's it going? It's good to see you. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. We're not at, like, our normal numbers, but, like, I can't hold it in anymore. I'm just gonna tell you guys, 5 years ago, on Mardi Gras, like, right before I started my YouTube channel, actually, I was out drinking with friends. And I got a little drunker than I thought I was, and I drove drunk. I got pulled over. Nobody got hurt. I didn't get in an accident or anything, but I did get charged, and I'm really fucking ashamed of myself. I'm super fucking ashamed of myself. I will absolutely never, ever do it again. Like, not even after one beer will I ever operate a vehicle again. But it's disgusting behavior, and I'm not okay with it, and I'm so ashamed of myself that I did it. And during that time, I had to serve jail time. I had to pay a $2,000 fine, And this is all stuff that I completely and totally deserve. I had a chance to take a deferred judgment, and I didn't because I knew that I deserved this punishment. And I had a public defender. And I think that public defender was a little bit overworked because I feel very misled by him. He told me that I had a year to get my jail time in. I didn't. I only had 6 months. And so I showed up like 7 or 8 months after the fact, and I was late to serve my jail time. So I was found in contempt of court, and I was in jail for 9 days, not knowing when I was going to get out, when originally I only had to serve 48 hours. But I was in there thinking that I was going to be in there for 2 days and not knowing when I was going to get out until the day that I got out for 9 days. And that was awful. And I paid my fine. And I thought that I was all squared away. I thought that was all I had to do. And I haven't gone to go get my license back because I haven't needed it until now. So yesterday I went to go and get my license back. And actually, to tell you the whole story of why this is all so stressful is that I looked it up on the website, and it turns out that now, like, what you used to do is you would go in, you would take your written test, and then you would sit there and wait for like half an hour after you passed your written test, and a driving instructor would go with you and grade you on a driving test. The same day, you would walk out with your license as long as you passed both tests. That's not how they do it anymore. Now it's by appointment. So I called them and I was like, I'd like to make an appointment for my driving test today. And they're like, well, give me your license number. So I gave them my ID number, and she was just like, oh, you're going to have to take your written test before you can schedule your driving test. And I was just like, okay, is it going to be possible for me to do that after I come in and take my written test today? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, am I going to be able to get it in today? And she's just like, no, we're not taking any we don't have any openings until September 13th. So already I can't help Rocket Lobster drive to PAX. He's going to have to drive it all by himself. And when I went in there to take the written test so that I could schedule a driving test, the lady told me, she was like, look, you need to pay $200 to Mothers Against Drunk Driving. You need to take a substance abuse course, and you need to take a drunk driving course. And the drunk driving courses are $115 each. So that is $450 and at least 4 days of my time that I am in the hole right now. And I feel fucking awful about it because it feels like I'm constantly coming to you guys with my money problems, and it looks like I'm begging you for money, and I don't want you guys to think that. Like, I just tell you what's going on in my life. And this is what is stressing me out, and this is my deep, dark secret, and I'm coming clean to you guys. Never, ever, 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 even after one beer, should you operate a car. Drunk driving killed my mother. Drunk driving has been an incredible strain on my life. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Walk if you have to. Even if you end up getting a public intoxication charge, which is fucking stupid and you shouldn't, it's going to be way less of an incident for you than driving drunk. It's not worth anybody's life. Your convenience is not worth more than somebody's life. You have the potential to kill someone. You have the potential to kill yourself. You have the potential to really, really harm someone, and you have the potential to just fuck up your life entirely, or somebody else's, several other people's if you kill somebody, or yourself. So I just want you guys to know that's my secret, and I'm super fucking ashamed of it. I'm super fucking ashamed of it, and I want you guys to learn from my mistake. It's really hard for me to talk about this. I'm not proud of myself. When I think about that, I fucking am disgusted with myself. I need you guys to know. I'm gonna take full responsibility for the mistakes that I've made. But it is a disgusting, pathetic mistake to have made. I used to make excuses for it, but I will not. I will not anymore. One of my friends who was much more drunk was going to drive. Like, she was sloppy, falling down drunk, and I was like, you can't drive, no. And I drove instead. What I should have done was call a fucking cab. That is what I should have done. That is not what I did. I made an incredibly irresponsible decision, and I could have really hurt or killed somebody or myself. Yeah. That's it. That's what's going on in my life. I'm very, very stressed out. My lawyer, I can't talk to him about any of this because he has since died. Luckily not due to drunken driving, luckily due to like old age and whatnot. I wanted to write a letter to the judge to see if I could get reevaluated for substance abuse because I don't drink hardly at all anymore. No, Any Mouse, this was 5 years ago. It was 5 years ago. Yo, anime night, I'm not going to blame this lawyer. I'm not going to blame this lawyer. Public defenders are over fucking worked. He was old. He was sick. Like, you know, like I should have been on top of this. I should have been on top of this. I should have looked up what I needed to do. I need to take responsibility for the fucking mistakes that I have made. But now's your time to pass judgment or ask questions or whatever you need. And I just want to say to you guys that I'm really sorry for what I've done. I'm really fucking sorry for what I've done. Yeah, Meeks knows about this. I'm really ashamed. And honestly, like, it's disgusting, but I wish that I didn't have to tell you guys, but it's important that I do. It's important that I own up to what I did. Also, Robbie Niner, thanks for your continued support. You guys are being entirely too cool about this. You guys are being entirely too cool about this. Okay, see you later, CKD. Have a good one. Okay. So that's it for coffee chat today. I'm gonna play video games with my friends and de-stress, and you guys are welcome to watch. So I'm gonna run a quick commercial and hey, freaky slutty bunny. Thanks for your support. Appreciate you. If I could have any of my mods clip that and put it in the Discord under important, I would like you to do that. Like, it's important to me that I am a good role model for you guys. Like, I would just hate if I had found out that one of my heroes was a drunk driver when I was younger and was just like, oh, they don't care. They're so cool. I'm going to be like them. You know, like, I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with what I did. Doxy, do not beat yourself up about this. When you've learned from your mistake, you can't let one stupid mistake on one drunk night define you. I totally don't let it define me, but I am ashamed of it literally every day. It's something that I think about literally every day, and I'm disgusted with myself for it literally every day. Oof. That was rough. I'm gonna run this commercial now and meet up with my friends. Everybody hang tight. We'll be right back.